Welcome to the channel. In this video I want to go through my experience of being stuck in monetization review and how I managed to get my channel out of it. So Mancave Projects is a DIY outdoor project, that kind of channel. And I applied for monetization about 10 months ago. Everything went smoothly, got into the review without any issues at all. And then the nightmare started. So the first couple of weeks looked at whether the channel had been accepted to monetization almost every day. Then it went to once a week, once a month. After 10 months, and this is up until recently, I kind of lost all faith in YouTube and the channel, and I was just about to delete the channel when I thought I'd give it a last-ditch attempt to try and unlock the monetization review side of it, because the channel was literally just sat there. It had qualified for all of the YouTube Partner Program criteria, no strikes against the channel at all, no copyright issues. Everything seemed as it should be. So the first thing I want to do is to go through the steps which I tried to unlock the channel from monetization review, and then obviously I'll go through towards the end of the video the actual solution that works for this channel. If you're stuck in the same nightmare scenario, it might not work for you, but this is April 2022 and this definitely worked for me. So monetization review, why is it such a nightmare? Once you're locked into monetization review, as far as I'm aware, there's no way of coming out of it. So first thing I tried to do was to cancel my application and then obviously start again. That isn't possible. At least I couldn't find a way of doing it. The second thing was, looked at a lot of videos on YouTube on how to get unlocked from monetization review, and also videos on how to get monetization review quicker. I tried every single thing in those videos, nothing worked. So the first thing I tried was on the feedback, which is at the bottom left hand corner of the YouTube page. I sent feedback forms in every single day with a screenshot of the actual channel and how it qualified. So first thing I did was to get up the analytics, make sure that everything on that page showed that I had the correct number of subscribers and also the watch hours. In fact, my channel exceeded those criteria by a long way quite early on. Made sure that did a screenshot and then a very polite message on the notes to say that it had qualified, it was in review, and it hadn't had any issues at all before the review, and it was stuck in review for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. Did that feedback form every now and again through about 3 months, and then about a month ago did the feedback form for a continuous month, every single day, sometimes twice a day. That didn't work at all. The next thing I tried was to go on to the YouTube produced videos where they give you tips and advice on how to better your YouTube channel, and commented on every single video with the fact that my channel wasn't monetized, it was stuck in monetization review, and put a link in those messages to the channel itself. None of that worked, and I must have sent out maybe 100, 120 messages on different videos. Nobody responded. Obviously it didn't unlock the channel. Then got in touch with Google, tried to go down that route, that didn't work. Then AdSense, that didn't work at all. So it came to a point where I thought, I am going to have to close this channel down and start again. Then saw a video and spoke to somebody on one of the forums about putting your channel into private mode for 72 hours to try and basically get kicked out of the review process. Did that a couple of times. All that happened with my channel was that it lost all of its subscribers, most of the view counts, but it was almost like a glitch. So it came out of, or it appeared to have come out of monetization review, which is fantastic. Lost all of the subscribers, so 1,800 subscribers at one point, but literally within 24 hours everything went back to normal and it was stuck back in monetization review. So putting the channel or some of the videos into private mode is kind of a glitch, or it was for me. It didn't really work. It worked for about 24 hours, but then it just went back into the same old process. Okay, so let's get to the important bit. What actually worked for my channel? Well, as a last-ditch attempt before I close the channel down, I thought to myself, is there anywhere on the internet where the YouTube personnel actually respond to people posing questions? Certainly didn't happen on the forum. One of the things I didn't mention is I went onto the community forums, posted messages on there. 1 or 2 people responded. Nobody from YouTube responded, but any advice that was given didn't work. So the YouTube community side of it didn't work for me. I just thought, where on the internet is there anywhere where actually people that work for YouTube respond to questions? Looked at Facebook. YouTube have a Facebook page, tried commenting on there, nothing happened. The same with Instagram. The one thing that worked for me, and it took 3 days from start to finish to actually unlock the channel, was with Twitter. So the @YouTube team Twitter feed, placed a comment on there, got a response within 14 hours from a member of the YouTube team. They then basically said, there's nothing we can do, you're in review, it shouldn't take too much longer. I then responded back and said, well, actually I'm right at the end of where I want to go with this channel. It's been 10 months. I would have much preferred for YouTube to say I wasn't eligible for monetization, but give me a reason why so I could work on it. That was basically the message I sent back to the YouTube team. A day later, somebody contacted me and said they'd forwarded my question to the relevant people. A day after that, the YouTube channel was monetized. So contacting the YouTube team on Twitter is the only thing that worked for me. Obviously I could be kicking myself, why didn't I do that months ago? But it was just something that I hadn't even thought of, and it was something that hadn't even been suggested in any of the videos or the forums that I went on. If this video helps just one person monetize who was stuck in that nightmare monetization review where you basically can't go anywhere, you're at the beck and call, if you like, of YouTube. If they forget about your channel, which appears to have been the case with mine, then there's nothing you can do. There's no email address to contact YouTube on, there's no phone number. If you're not in the YouTube partner program, there's no direct link between yourself and YouTube. So that's the only thing that worked. Twitter feed, YouTube team, they were absolutely fantastic, and as I said, within 3 days the channel was monetized. It doesn't appear to have been anything wrong with the channel whatsoever. Hopefully this will help somebody. I really do hope it will. Thank you very much for watching. Apologies to the regular subscribers. Obviously this isn't a DIY video, but I needed to put this video out there to see if I could try and help somebody else. Thank you very much for watching.